Juliana said that Litia's actions during and after AFR took her by surprise. Grant and Juliana were on the Vile Files, so here's your recap and some of my thoughts. A lot was spilled, so this part is on Juliana and I have another video on Grant. Juliana talked about kind of being blindsided by a lot of the girls on their season. She said that she was reassured by a lot of the girls that they would be able to compartmentalize their relationships with her and that she wouldn't feel alienated by being the winner of the season, but when it came time for AFR, she was not reached out to by a lot of the girls that she thought she would have been reached out to by. Then she actually reached out to some of those girls before AFR and was told that they were coming in support of Litia, and she didn't realize that sides were being taken. Her stance is, if you're supporting her, then you're supporting Grant as well. They are 2 for 1 at this point. Juliana did watch the show with Grant. There were moments where she shot him the evil eye for a minute for saying certain things, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. She has watched the finale and she just didn't watch it that night that it aired because she didn't want to be in that negative type of headspace for AFR. She just wanted excitement in that moment. She addressed the whole, if he kisses me when I come out, I know it's me, but then we all saw that he did that with Litia too. She just laughed about it and said, what the hell? She said it was embarrassing but funny. She'd recommend Ali Jo, Parisa, and Serafina for Paradise. It seems like she's very close with Ali Jo. Now for Juliana's thoughts on Litia. She said that they talked during filming and while the show was airing, and she really thought that there was a good relationship there, but now things have taken a turn to her surprise. Nick asked her if she felt it was mean girlish behavior, and she agreed. She felt the first jab was Litia bringing up Juliana's name during the breakup and then also on stage during AFR, when Litia said she's glad that this isn't part of her love story. It's not that Juliana doesn't want Litia to feel like she has a girl gang lifting her up, but at the end of the day, she had relations with many of the girls and they were not making digs at their relationship or at Grant, and now it feels like they kind of are. It's pretty much hinted at they're just doing this for clout. She says it's hurtful and not something she wants to surround herself with in her life. Honestly, to me, nothing that she said didn't make sense. Obviously, Juliana is going to be upset at the Grant slander online because that's her man. Now, I may personally think as an outsider that just because you don't like Grant or you think Grant handled things weirdly or poorly or did Litia wrong doesn't mean that you don't like Juliana. But I understand how she would take it that way because, again, that is her man. I don't think there's anything wrong with what Litia has said or has been saying or has been alluding to or whatever in her TikToks, but I also understand where Juliana is coming from. Obviously, she doesn't want people to think poorly of her relationship or her man, but I don't really think that's Litia's fault. I think it's Grant's fault, or honestly blame production. But honestly, all of this is gonna blow over in like a month. It's fine and understandable that not everybody is going to be friends at the end of this kind of experience. Let me know what you guys think.